Hey everybody. Hey guys. Let me say hello to the folks in the chat. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hey Gwen. Hey Kim. Hey Classy Coco. Hey Kimmy. Kay. Hey Green Eyes. Hey Sea Blue. Hey Pretty Brown Eyes. Hey Mom's the Boss. Hey Steph. Hey JC. Hey everybody. Hey Green Eyes. Mods, I need you guys to be ready and alert. Hey, long hair, don't care. Hey, Shantae, I need you guys to be ready and alert because I'm gonna have a conversation with Sonya tonight. Because I listened to some of the recording and I contacted her today, and just want to have a conversation to resolve whatever thing misconstrued information that's out there. Yeah, please, mods, be ready because anybody coming in here with the negativity, I'm not having it. Hey, Luna, I'm not having it today. I'm not having it. And I just wanted to have a conversation. All right, without further ado, I'm going to bring Sonya up.
Somehow.
Hey, Sonya.
I have to just hold this.
All right, without further ado, I'm going to bring Sonya.
Wake up.
I hear myself on the.
I can see it better.
I hear myself.
Do I need to hit play? Do I
Can
need
you
to
hear
hit
me?
play?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I don't need glasses because I ain't got to read. Except for when Yvette. Yeah, I hate long hair.
Can you hear? Can you see?
See, I just can't read.
Oh, then you don't have to read. Let Yvette read for you.
Yvette don't need to read because I'm just responding off of you.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, how are you? It's been a while since we talk. Most people think me and you are best buddy, busy.
Right. You know what I'm saying? They assume my life, they assume your life. So you know how that go.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I wanted to talk to you about
Everything.
I called you today in regarding to what I heard, and I asked you to go and listen to the phone calls. There were some things that was misquoted or stated in the it's not an interview, y'all. It's a conversation.
Right. It's not an interview.
Conversation. I don't know why people like, please let her control. Don't let her control the interview. It's not an interview, people. It's not an interview. It's not an interview. It's a conversation because for some strange reason it's misconstrued, misinformation, miss something. One of the things that I heard, I didn't listen to the whole thing, but one of the things I heard was in regarding to Judge Manning, me having an interview with Judge Manning. I didn't have an interview with Judge Manning.
No.
So in the phone calls, you said,
is that what they said in the comments? Because you know they hear stuff. I mentioned you were supposed to have one with Judge Manny, but it was canceled.
Hold on, let me see, because maybe I heard it wrong, but let me see if I can. I didn't timestamp none of this stuff, but let me just go ahead and pull it up.
You ain't got to rewind and play it. Just say what you think it is, and I'll correct it or whatever. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Correction apart is we have an interview. I intended to have an interview with Judge Manning,
Right.
but other things happened. Like the one time, with her furnace went out. Then another time, it just wasn't good, and I just made a decision to just not do the interview because I didn't want any kind of interference or anything like that. The other thing is something about Judge Manning watching my show. Yes, the Judge Manning and a lot of other judges watches my show. Judge Kirk watches, Judge Ashley, Judge who else? of course, Judge Glanville, the whole team over there watches my show. Even the prosecutor, all the prosecutors watches the YouTube Sylvia, Miss Sylvia's channel because they
They're
told me.
watching everything right now.
The prosecution team told me they watch me. A lot of people told me they watch me because they said that since I'm in the courtroom, they watch me. So I don't understand what's the problem with that because I seen some people making some comments about that. Um, so that's I think that was it. That was I was trying to correct. And as far as me and you being part of some sort of
Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
yeah.
This is not me controlling the situation. I'm curious how everything changed from you being cool, blogger cool with the other bloggers to now, or it's been a minute, to now you are, I guess, an enemy. They don't like you anymore. They talk a lot of ish on you. It's like they're hating you almost as much as they hate me or talk ill of me. And I'm just wondering, because I'm confused, what happened? Did you do something?
Did I do something?
I mean, people just don't dislike somebody for no reason. Or is it because, you're not hating like they're hating, or, on the same squad as them? I'm confused as to how the dynamics change between y'all being cool to now they're doing videos on you and, doing all kind of like, it's very hateful. And it's very uncalled for, because I don't think y'all hang personal. I don't know. I just thought y'all were like blogger buddies, like, y'all just did the business together. But outside of that, y'all, didn't hang or whatever. But to see all these bloggers do stories on you now, and it's, to me, it's just, I was just curious, because I never asked or whatever, what happened? Or is it just, in your mind, what do you think happened? Did y'all have a conversation? And did they, what do you think happened that took you all from being cool back in November, maybe December too, to now, you know, they talked about you when you got arrested. Every time there's a video that I say blogger, they assume it's you. I talked to 4 bloggers, 4. And every one of them is different, but I just don't call names. But they figure you are the go-to. Every time I mention a blogger, it's automatically Sylvia. It's not, you know. But they want to, I guess, try to include you on the hate campaign with me, which, you know, save yourself. So what do you think? Where the dynamics with y'all relationship went from y'all being cool to now it's we don't like her.
I think it's because I made a decision to back off on the way I was acting. I was in that space as like everyone else. I was basically reading because I'm the one who started reading the arrest report,
Mm-hmm.
and I was looking at it more of him being guilty, and then instead of innocent until proven guilty. I was part of the bashing sessions and things like that, and I didn't feel comfortable after a while. And each time I was doing, I kept like just not feeling good about it, you know. And that's one of the reasons why I backed away. And I explained to the people that was in the group. I mean, when you're on YouTube, you're on there to make money and things like that. But then when it starts messing with your psyche, I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. So I mean, I lost a lot of subscribers. I lost members. I lost money and all that. But do I lose my soul and what God told me to do? How He told me to approach things? and go for the money. No, I can't sell my soul for the money. So therefore, I made a decision to do things differently. And one of the things that I believe that the Holy Spirit was telling me is to basically pray for him, because not everybody that's in jail is actually guilty of everything. And when I started uh, looking at it and just going inside and finding, it just wasn't fitting well with me. It wasn't fitting well at all, and that's why I did what I did. Now, as far as them saying that I don't do anything, I'm not for the victim or against the victim, that's not the case. It's not the case at all. I mean, I do pray for the victim, but my assignment is for the injustice in the system with Black and brown people. And
Mm-hmm.
regardless of what, we're not treated fairly. And I personally experienced that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm at. And it doesn't matter who's with me or not, because when I lay down in that bed back there, nobody lays down with me other than my
I'm gonna say
husband,
your husband, right?
other than my husband.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
but I just mentally, it did not feel good. It did not feel good for me. So that was the one of the reason why I changed my stance, and I started being extremely. They don't think I'm neutral. I am neutral.
Right. I just
Just
say right. I tell everybody just stay neutral because neutral is the best way to be.
yeah. I just don't. I just choose not to say something happened when I don't know what happened. I was not there, so I cannot do that. Especially with stuff that, because God allowed me to experience someone not telling the whole truth and me being arrested not once but twice. So I know how I feel for people to just lie on you. I know how it feels.
Mm-hmm. Me as well. Me as well. Been through it twice. And mine was personal, so that was a lot worse than somebody that you just have an issue with out in the streets. And so another point I was trying to, I get triggered. I get triggered when people play with people's freedom. That's the issue I have. I don't think that it's fair, and I think people need to stop weaponizing the justice system and always either calling the police and lying on the person or exaggerating or always with the, oh, you're going to be part of the RICO situation. Just making those kind of remarks, I feel like is just, it's just below the belt. It's unnecessary, it's uncalled for. And I watched 2 minutes of this guy yesterday, and I don't say names.
Oh,
Um,
oh,
we don't say names. I
if
don't say
it's
names,
not,
but
if
it's
it's
a
who
it's an old dude who said that
can
the
you hear me?
lawyer blogger called
Can you
him
hear?
in. Hmm.
Can you hear me?
I hear you, but you ain't got to
Oh
say his name. It was
no,
yesterday.
I was okay.
It was
Because
yesterday. It
okay.
was yesterday. It's an older dude. And making all of these, you know, comments about witness tampering. And two or three other people tried to touch down on that. First of all, I'm not involved in the case. So I'm not a part of anything. I don't have a bond restriction or anything, nor do you, right? Um, Over the last 20 months, 21 months that Nestle's been incarcerated on hold in a county, he's not once said anything ill about those girls. He's always told me he think that the police twisted their conversation and turned it into a crime. He said, I don't think those girls would say that about me, that they would lie on me like that. So his beef was always with the police. He's never said anything about the girls, whether it be mean, threatening, or any of that type of stuff. Only thing I say is I believe him. I don't know them. And he said this is this, and the evidence is pointing more so to what he's saying than what the courts are saying. To say when I received the picture, I saw it and I deleted it. I didn't send it to nobody. I didn't comment on it. I just said I saw it. It is not a crime for me to see something. It's not a crime for me to mention that I saw something. The problem is when that girl who does the phone call from prison, she's a little reckless because when me and him are talking, it's supposed to be just me, him, and the courts on the phone. Those phone calls are recorded for the courts, not for social media, not for entertainment, not for nosy people. It's for the courts to catch him into something that may incriminate him, or just to be a little bit more insightful on what's going on. That's why they're recorded. The lady that does the phone call from prison, she listens to all the calls prior to her letting them out. Just like when I say certain words that are banned from YouTube and she blanks them out. If we're talking about something that is deemed harmful to somebody related to the case, she needs to blank that out, because I'm not talking to the world when me and him talk about the people involved with his case, whether it be positive, negative, or whatever. Him and I can have a conversation about whatever. But when she puts it out for the public to hear, including people that know the victims, friends of the victims, or maybe even the victims, that's a problem. And that's reckless on her end. And to try to make it seem like it's your fault or my fault, no, it's her fault. She needs to stop being reckless and greedy with the money, because it's all a money grab. Stop playing things that is deemed harmful to the people involved with the case. I know she don't give two F's about Nesto, but the girls, if anything is spoken about the girls, she can mute it. She cannot play it. Like I said, there's over 500 phone calls. She's only playing certain phone calls to keep a certain narrative. So y'all could just keep thinking it's this, and this. The 250 phone call, we had 5 phone calls that day. She played 2. She didn't play the whole story. She just played bits and pieces to make it look a certain way. We had 5 phone calls about that whole scenario. She played 2. Just like I said, when he first went away, I was on 2 dating sites. I was going out on dates. Me and him, we on the phone talking about the dates. She didn't play none of that. She didn't play me in the beginning telling him, you need to call your wife, because he would go weeks, days without talking to her. You need to call her because you're going to have her worried about you. She didn't play none of that. She played a specific narrative to make it look like I'm just out for this dude. And she's messy. And it's bad when you messing with the case. Do not mess with the case. I don't care all about the whole who's screwing who, mistress, girlfriend narrative. But when you messing with the case, that's a problem. That's a problem, because you're effing with somebody's freedom. That's all.
Okay, I was gonna try to pull up the phone call so we can this one. I was trying to pull up the phone call.
What phone call?
The one that I was concerned about. Just one second.
Yvette. Oh, you didn't respond to why are all the bloggers not liking? You said that's the reason, because you got on the fence instead of team everybody did it and she's this and he's that.
I can't tell you why people mad at me. All I can tell
They
you.
never had the actual adult conversation to say, we don't like you anymore, or we can't believe you did this, or like that's an adult thing to do if y'all were supposed to be like blogger cool, I'm confused about how that transpired. Like, just like how I was confused about how mean they were trying to be. And then they would try to use that narrative, oh, because you're messing with a married man. And it's like, how do I mess with a married man when he's in jail and I'm home? And I've always only been phone buddies with the dude. And even if I was, screwing him or whatever the case may be, that's no one's business but the people involved, which would be 3 people. That's
okay,
it.
Hold on
Not
a
the
second.
world.
Let me play this for a few minutes of this, okay? Hold
Okay, bye.
They used to live together in Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
You're lying.
Hold on.
Why
Let's go
don't
back.
you listen to it and then tell me what you hear? Because I don't like listening to my voice.
No, I gotta go look.
Hold on.
Because it's actually me talking about what your blog was about.
Hold on.
Went on. A blogger went on last night for 3 hours.
Okay, you said a blogger went on last night for 3 hours, which I guess you're talking about me, which is me.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
must.
That time I am talking about you.
Okay, hold on.
Your case.
And what you talked about on your blog.
Okay.
All of that stuff was breaking it down.
Okay, you say I was breaking it down and
trying to run to all of that, all the issues, everything that's wrong with it. And then people was like, damn, he innocent. And Sonya was like, he didn't do that. She broke down all of that stuff. I text her investigator guy, told him he need to watch the video because it's exposing the girl, who made the allegations, lies. She talked about her background. She talked about her case with that girl. She talked about that girl that beat her up with the car or whatever. They used to live together in Tennessee. You lying. Yeah, she brought all that up. She even
Hate the way I be sounding sometimes. Get up.
Ma'am, could I please listen to this? Let me finish listening to this, then you can talk. Hold on.
Yeah, investigating. Yeah. She that she lived with that girl in Tennessee. I don't know how she found that out. New York right now with an old man.
Really, Yvette? Is it that bad?
She broke down the aunt. She broke down the mama. She broke down the daddy. She broke down the fact that case they tried to put on you on February 1st was the same day you was in court with Erica. So how could that be? The dates and stuff ain't adding up. Break it down. They was like, damn. Now it's looking like she didn't do none of that stuff. They surely go back to that's what the comments say. The one thing she was like, I'm not commenting on that. She said, because I don't know, I can't speak on their relationship, but I'm just here to, report everything that I investigate. And it put out all these warrants was very questionable. And the fact that the other warrant, the other guy, how they said that he walked in saying his name was Ernest Williamson, like he didn't know him, and the guy used to work with him at the barbershop, but they trying to make this.
Okay. That statement right there, that did not come from me at all.
That wasn't on a thing? Then that's me.
Okay, because now you sound okay. Let me go ahead.
Don't, right. I don't have a good memory, but if you said you didn't say it, I'll own it.
No, I don't know nothing about. I don't know nothing about somebody walking into.
That's Calvin's case. The Calvin's case. Remember we talked about that?
Yeah, but you're saying I said that.
You mentioned it. Yeah, maybe you didn't. Maybe that's me running two conversations into one. You know I'm old. But go ahead.
Here's the thing. The thing is, people are assuming that what you're saying is what I said or I did. And that's where I have a problem with, because I know for a fact what I said, what I did, and what I didn't do. And so I'm like, okay, where did this come from? I didn't do that. I didn't say that. But let me go ahead and finish playing.
Right. I'm specifically talking about your live. So if it's not on the live, then you didn't say it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm specifically only talking about your live. That's it.
Okay, so the people need to go back and listen to my live.
Listen to the live. That's it. Yeah. I'm specifically only talking about the live. I'm not talking about anything else other than the live. Okay. That's why I said she did a 3-hour live, and then I go on to talk about the live. That's it. And I said I didn't hear the first part of it, but I came in on the middle last part of it. But that's what I'm talking about, not a conversation.
Okay. With how it was, stated in the warrant. Why did they put the real actual dates down?
I said that in my live.
When they do the warrant, they like how all your other warrants were so specific and this and the other. Why would they journalize something that they have the dates and the possession date was while you're in jail. That didn't make sense. They were supposed to put the true date that it came on your computer, which stating that it had to be older than the time that he possessed it, because he did buy it secondhand. He only had it 2 years before he went to jail.
Yeah, that's me coming in on that on your, because you didn't think a lot of the stuff
basically, you
you
were
didn't think to say, but that's me explaining when I said one thing, but then I cut in and I explain away on why. Like you may say two things, but then I'll cut in and give a backup. So it was kind of a split of what you said on your live, and then some things that I kind of inserted. So it wasn't a whole thing of this is all what she said. It's me saying two little things, and then I kind of elaborate on it with him. Is what it is.
Okay. See what the thing that gets me is because, and I guess it's because of dislike for me that when you make comments on the phone
On the
calls,
phone calls, that between me and him and the world now hears. But go ahead, they run with it.
but it's putting stuff that I know, because I'm an open book. Let me tell you what I do. I'm an open book. Everything that they have heard, I've said it over on my live.
Mhm.
Nothing hidden. I've always said, even when I with the whole picture thing, I told them exactly what happened. You gave me a name. I went on the website, look at the name because it was some name that was being used, and I send you the picture to ask you, is this the person? Period. And it was
That was
nothing
right. And I said I don't need to see her, but you just wanted to verify was that the person.
because you send me
But
a
I
name.
wouldn't know because I never saw her. You know what I'm saying? I never met anybody. So I wouldn't know if that, I mean, the name, yeah, the two names match, but the face, like I said, we don't want to talk about them, but yeah, but it, like I said, it was that, and that was it. It wasn't anything for someone to feel some type of way just because I saw what somebody looked like. You know, again, I'm not involved in the case. I'm not a threat to nobody. He's been knowing these people for over 4 or 5 years. So he knows them, you know, completely. So it's not like he doesn't know what they look like type of shit. And I didn't describe what I saw, you know. I just said I saw it, and that was that. But like I said, for them to try to twist it like they do everything else and make something messy, that's a case. It's a real case. And that's what's so disrespectful with these reckless.
Okay.
Say that again, because I missed that.
No. Let me finish playing it. Hold on a second.
I just feel like that's reckless on their part, because it's an actual case.
Here's my problem what I have. Okay. My problem I have, you have people on YouTube who is doing way more than I even could imagine. But it
Reckless,
seems like the flashlight is on me. And why is that? The flashlight is shining on me.
because it's 5 against 1.
One situation. One.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Mm-hmm.
for clarification. And I'm not understanding why they're saying that I send pictures of victims to you and things like that. It was a name you gave me, and I went and searched, saw it on IG, and I asked you, is this the person? Because it's a total different name from what was on the paperwork. Totally different name from what was on the paperwork.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. And I said I didn't need to see her. I just told you the name, but I didn't need to see her because y'all do y'all thing, whatever it is y'all do. But you're not tied into the case, you know. So, and again, it went nowhere. You know, I deleted it. I saw it. I deleted it. So that's not, like I said, the conversation should have never got out because it was a conversation about one of the people. So it should have just never got out. The girl should have been kind of conscious and just not play anything that speaks on them, even though it wasn't a threatening manner. No one was being, you know, evil about them or saying, oh, you know, this, that, and the other. It was never that. Because I was smiling when I said it. And and then we changed the subject. So I feel like they just finding anything to be reckless about. Any little thing they want to be reckless about it. That's just what it is. You got, yours used to be your people or whatever. And I just feel like people say I never look at the camera. I just feel like they are just very reckless. Since day one, they've just been reckless. And I guess, being mean and being messy sales, but they got to look past the money and understand that these are people's lives. That, this is not a reality TV show. This is a real situation where it's affecting real people. Everybody that's involved, not just the 3, 4, 5 people involved, but their family members, loved ones, children, parents, whatever. And they need to keep it, you know, light and stop, saying certain things. And they always say, oh, you say, you know what I say? I say, I believe him. That's what I say. I said, that's a one-sided story. And there's nothing wrong with saying it's a one-sided story, because it is a one-sided story right now, because he said nothing and they have no evidence. So therefore, it's a one-sided story until evidence or a conversation from him, which he was never given the opportunity, comes out. So that's what I do say. I say it's a one-sided story. And I don't feel like that's a direct, insult to them. It is what it is, just like a parent, when the kids been fighting, they're gonna go to school like, I'm team my son, and then before they even hear anything, it's just like, that's who I rock with. So, until I see something different, I'm rocking with this team. I'm not concerned about anything else until something comes and shows differently.
Okay, let me finish playing this. Hold on.
Are you gonna play the whole damn thing?
Don't you cuss. Hold on. I got some more. Hold on. Deirdre, listen. Oh my God, these people with this picture thing. Okay, Lord have mercy.
What are they worried about the picture for? It's gone. It's deleted. No one saw it but me. Who cares?
The point is, here's the thing. It's on IG.
It's a public. She's on the public. Right. She's on.
Blue check. Blue check is public. Y'all.
She's on a public thing. Anybody can see it. Anybody can see it. And the thing of it is, it doesn't even matter. He knows what she looks like. I didn't send it to him. I didn't send it to anybody. No one else saw it. My eyes saw it, and then it was deleted. That's it. It didn't go any further than that. So what are people? That's just what it is. They just try to find anything to be negative about. Grab with it.
Check. You did not see it on my website, or it's the blue check. She
got a blue check.
I went to look at the name that she gave me, and I said, "Is this the person?" And she said yes, and that was it. That was
no. It. I said that's the name. I couldn't say if that was a person because I've never seen her before. I never seen her before.
You went on the live with him, talking to him or whatever.
No, I said you sent me the picture of her. I saw what she looked like, but I didn't ask because I didn't. It wasn't for me. I didn't need to see her. That's why I said I didn't need to see her. I gave you the name, but I didn't need to see her.
Yeah, because you gave me a name that's not even on
right.
Paperwork.
I just gave you I gave you a name, but I didn't need to see her. But you showed me to say. But I guess you kind of thought I could. But I was like, no, I don't know what she looks like. He's never talked about any of these people before he got arrested, so I couldn't say anything about anybody. And like I said, that was just half of the people he was talking to. He's talking to a lot of people, So I've never met anybody, nobody.
Okay,
I met one person one time, and that was after he was arrested.
That is all that happened with that picture. That's
what it nothing happened with it. Yeah. You sent it, I deleted it. It never went anywhere else. And nobody even talked anything ill about it. We didn't, start going and describing it or anything. None of that.
You already saw it. That's
Male family member abruptly ended his.
I didn't have the IG names. Sonya gave me a name, and I went and I searched for the name, which was not the name on the
case.
On the case, it was
not the name on the case.
It was an actress name, and I'm like, oh, that's not the person on the thing. So
I
looked. But anyway, in life, it goes like this. If someone keeps lying, then you question what else do they do or say. Okay. But let me finish playing some of this. I'm just trying to clarify. I just want clarity because these people will just, and I know it probably won't make a difference anyway, so I just wanted to give a little bit clarity of
It's not,
something.
because people, the audience is mainly negative. That's just what it is. They're looking for something to beef about or have a problem with. That's just what it is. You'd be surprised all the little petty comments I get about stuff that's just so high school. And I say that a lot because I get it a lot. And it's crazy. But the biggest thing is this is, you know, I need to stop calling him racist. I lost my train of thought. Go ahead, girl. I'm old. Ah,
Hold on. Let me play this.
Trump 24. Trump 24.
Whole thing, I just came in on the last hour and a half of it because she was on till like 1:30 in the morning. Who's looking at shit that long? Listen, they are. She had 3,000 views by this morning. On Club. On Play. No, and then the Judge Manning watches her channel. What? Yep. Judge Manning. She had an interview with Judge Manning, but Judge Manning watches her show.
See, you said she had an interview.
She has an interview. I said she has an interview. I didn't say she had. I said she had.
Oh, you said she had. Oh, you said she had. Hold on. Let me rewind this a little bit. You said she had an interview with Judge Manning. Hold on.
What? Judge Manning. She had an interview with Judge Manning, but Judge Manning watched.
You said she had an interview with Judge Manning.
You did have an interview. It was canceled. You were, okay, so I'm sorry, I misspoke. You were scheduled to have an interview with her, just like you were to have one with Dre as well, but they never came into fruition. Is that better? I'm talking to him, but everybody's in the conversation, and it's screwed up that I need to clarify to strangers what I'm talking about. But you did not have the interview, but you did tell me you were scheduled to have one, and then you told me it was canceled. So I didn't get to have that conversation with him, or maybe I did. I don't know. They only play, half of a conversation anyway. So who's to say?
See that on my channel that it was canceled.
But you know what? It's whatever you say, girl. That's all. I don't care.
Lord.
It's whatever you say. This is your world. This is your world.
I said I was interviewing and it was canceled.
It was canceled. You didn't have it. You didn't have it.
Something's wrong with some of these people.
They don't listen, girl. They don't. Trust me. They don't listen. They hear what they want to hear, or they read the headlines and then they read the comments and then they run with it. That's a lot of it. That's the thing of it is, what you cannot do. And I say the thing of it is a lot. That's my thing, I guess, right? You're not going to get across to everyone to think like you think. That's just what is not going to happen. People are very different. Like I said to you, remember I told you the house situation? If I tell 20 people to stand in front of a house, you're going to have, and I say nothing, you're going to have 20 different versions of what's right, what's wrong with the house. But if I sit there and put a big banner across the house and say, this house is going to fall in 3 weeks because of this, that, and the other. Now there's a narrative, and they're going to run with that more than just looking at it for themselves to say, a lot of people don't, when it's not their life, they don't put too much thought into it at all. And I get that, because we do the same thing. You think about somebody's life outside of yours, you don't put much thought into it because it's not your life. So people will hear something or think of something and just run with it because it doesn't affect them either way. And whatever mood or whatever type of person they are, they're closed-minded, independent thinker, open-minded, whatever the case, that's what you're going to get out of it. You got some people, because I have a long list of people that are on my Instagram from this situation that are very supportive. Those are open-minded people. Those are self-thinkers. Then you got people that just run with the hate, who follow what the bloggers say, think this is the whole story. Like me and him talk openly on these phone calls, and all our business is so transparent on these calls that they just know everything that's going on, even though we know the calls are recorded, but they just, so you're never going to get 100% down the line. Don't even try it. You're going to blow your mind trying to do something like that. Say what you got to say and let that be that. That's all you can do. And whoever get it. And whoever don't, because some people aren't going to get it. No matter what you say, they'll never get it. They're going to keep thinking of what they want to think. They're going to keep running with whatever narrative it is that they have.
Okay. Lord have mercy. I'm trying not to read these comments, but
Don't read them. Well, as long as it ain't about him, you can read it as long as it's not about him, because we're not talking about him.
No. One comment, somebody said, Sylvia, you said you never gave Sonya anything. Go watch my video, what I said, because for some strange reason, people don't have some sense of thinking. In my
Because
video,
it's not their life.
the email that Sonya sent me the thing, and I said that I verified the picture with her. That's what I said. I don't understand these people. Lord have mercy, Jesus. It's not gonna get through.
Did they get on that other blogger that put the other victim and her business and pictures all over the place and put it on her page?
What happened?
The other blogger that put one of the girls' picture and face all over her page and spoke on her.
Oh, the other lady, the one
with
the.
Did they talk about her? Because she's a victim too.
No, it's okay. They
Yeah, because she's a victim too. Let y'all say it. She's one of the people that's saying he did something to her, and that girl put her whole business out on her page. What's up with that?
Sonya, hold on. Randa said, hold on. She said, stop talking until these people hit the like button.
I'll be strong arming them likes. You better like this shit.
There go your mouth, lady.
If they don't start liking, I'm gonna start cussing.
Oh, don't you dare start cussing on my chat. What is wrong with you?
I've been good so far.
You're hindering me if you cuss. Don't you dare start cussing. I'm gonna drop you.
I'm about to block this one chick. She just be I think she a blogger, because I don't be on there watching everybody, and it's so me them little wannabe bloggers that be trying to talk about this.
Hold on. Speaking of bloggers, I saw something today.
Ooh.
I saw something today, and what I saw is IG. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm not saying anything. Let me just finish. Brenda, what is it looking like? Because I have to ask Sonya this question.
Don't ask me no questions. I'll tell you some lies. No.
You already said you lie already. You lie.
I lie all the time. Let them tell it. And you know what? It don't matter. I'm not in court, so I don't have to tell no truths, because it ain't none of nobody's business what goes on in my life. Okay. But I just have a problem with the girl releasing certain conversations. She needs to stop that. She needs to stop two things. She needs to stop releasing anything on SS, the radio girl, and they need to stop releasing any type of conversations that we talk about the case. That needs never to be released.
Randa said, don't talk. I'm gonna mute you.
That's okay. I'll talk to Yvette. We are the best at everything given the chance. They got 15 minutes, girl. I'm off at 10. I didn't charge my phone.
Okay, we're about to get off in a minute anyway. Calls are public record.
Do you see this young Miami accused in court documents of you going to hell? I'm trying not to move my hands too, because somebody said I move my hands too much when I talk.
Have you been diagnosed?
I'm bipolar, schizophrenic, whatever you want to call me. No, I just get triggered, because I was listening to that one call and I was going in. Was not proud of that, but when they start talking that mess, I just be like, what did they say? And it's only the court comments. I don't care about the side chick stuff. Ooh, those are cute.
You're all over the place. You know that, right?
You told me not to talk, so I was trying to. I'm on Instagram looking at shoes.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute you while you looking at your
That's
shoes.
cool. Go ahead.
I muted her. I muted her. We don't have 150? Okay, then we don't need to be talking. Okay, let's unmute. Because we're about to get off in a minute anyway. So, but I do have one question. I got one question.
Just get along. Oh my God, he is.
Hold on, I got one question. Sylvia has to mute that rambling. Okay, I got one question. Girl, your mouth.
I thought you muted me. I thought you muted me.
You unmuted. You
I'm here. Okay. Hey, Yvette.
Yvette's in there?
I love Yvette. That's my bestie.
Where's she
Because that's
at?
my best friend.
I don't see her. Where's she at?
Yeah, but you muted yourself. You were supposed to be on with me, my darling.
Okay, listen. As I was saying, there was one. Hey, Yvette. One of the things that I saw today on YouTube, and it had to do with IG, Nesto's IG.
Who's what?
Nesto's IG, his channel. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try to pull it up. I want to know, did you have something to do with this?
I don't go on his page. Do it what?
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me put it up. Hold on.
What's going on?
All right. Okay, here it is. Hold on.
Oh shit. Everything closes at 10 o'clock.
Okay, his channel.
All right.
You have something to do with this? You see this right here? You see that? It says account is private, and I'm not in it. It kicked me out. Why? Who did this?
Mine said the same thing.
Where's yours?
Right there.
So who kicked you out?
I never was. I never followed him ever. I never followed him. I never followed Nesta.
So who did this?
I never followed him. I never liked any of his pictures. I never did any of that stuff. I'm not that nosy person people be thinking. I'm not that typical chick. I don't be on his page. The only time I go on his page is when he asks me to. And when he asks me to, if you listen to the calls, I'd be like, I don't want to go on your page. So I don't go on his page.
Okay. So you don't have anything to do with that. What happened this?
He can't block from jail. You stupid, Yvette.
Yes,
He got a hold to a phone. He got a hold to a phone. I don't know. I don't know. I have nothing to do with his page. I don't go on there. The couple times I went on there to send him pictures, and he hasn't asked for a picture in a minute. So I can't tell you. I'm not a follower. So if you blocked, I'm definitely blocked because I was never. Maybe he blocked y'all. All right, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. I don't know. I don't concern myself with his page. I'm not that person. I don't concern myself with nobody's page but my own. That's it. That's the only page I'm worried about is mine. And not really that much. So I don't know, girl. Well, somebody did text me and said something. This girl texted me and said, hey, did you make Nestle's page private? And then did these laughy pictures or whatever. And I said, no.
So you didn't. So, question.
They was fighting in front of the courthouse. Yeah, go ahead. But
I have a
no,
question.
and we always ask me no Nesto questions, so go ahead. But that's
You
fine.
said I asked you no Nesto question? I was
His
about to ask.
page is a Nesto question, but no, I haven't. I guess that's since that's some late breaking situation. No, I haven't. I don't have anything to do with his page at all.
Oh, okay, someone asked, are you still visiting him?
Am I still who?
Visiting him. Somebody just
Am I still?
asked.
No, I haven't visited him. I haven't seen him since January.
Are you going to visit him?
Am I going to go visit Nesto?
Yeah.
If I visit Nesto, you would be the first person to know.
Okay. Have you been talking
You
to him?
you will break the story.
Okay. Have you talked to him?
I have talked to Nesto.
When's the last time you talked to him?
Mm, a friend of his wanted to talk to him. So he talked to him yesterday. I didn't talk to him. I just let him talk to him. And then I had to do something was that last week? Last week Friday, concerning his case that he needed. So I did. Well, he talked to the banker. I was just there. I wasn't on the phone with him. It wasn't no, hey, how you doing? It was just here's the banker conversation. So
So is more you friends with him back again?
I would say
Have
what it is um I don't want. I understand that no one, and this comes from. See you talking about Nesto, girl.
I want to ask you more
I'm gonna say
questions.
this. When I after the live I did, me and Yvette, 2 weeks ago, a lot of people reached out. My thing is, I kind of listen to men more than women because I just feel like men have a better mindset than women when it comes to anything in life, not just boy girl situations.
Better
And so a
mindset.
lot of guys reached out to me and made some, and some women too. It was some women as well, and said, this one girl said I wouldn't ish how I'm gonna, just leave him. He ain't got nobody. And I was like, I hear you. But this guy, he gave a really good point. And then my brother said, when you deal with people, sometimes they say things about you. I got my men kind of take light of things, where so women kind of marinate and get hurt and just run with it and get all emotional about it. Where a man would just be like, whatever. And so my thing is not to leave him for dead, but understand what I'm dealing with. That's what I said. Because there's some things that popped up in the last 2 weeks that's really leaning towards what he said to be true, which is he ain't do it. So, and I have asked certain people to do what's needed to get the proof, and they said no. They said they wouldn't do it, and he can't do it because he's in jail. And so, in all good conscience, I said, you know what, I'll do it. I'm mad. I'm not mad. I'm bothered by what was said, but it's not worth him getting, sorry, fucked over by the court system. So, that's a bigger thing than what he said. And that I feel, because I would, for a minute, Dougie, I would help anybody, whether I know the person or not, as long as I feel like they're getting railroaded or they're getting mistreated by the court system and lied on by the court system. So it's not so much of a him situation. as far as like, me and him, but it's more so I already invested a lot of time, and it would be um, very reckless for me to just say, because you said that little thing, that I'm going to just, and then what if he goes to jail behind lack of help? You know, that's something that I would have to live with. And again, like I said, he doesn't deserve to go to jail if he didn't do it. And I'm not the type of person like, just like the Diddy thing. I just look at it like, let's see what happens. Even though you got 15 people saying he did this, he did this, he did that, and they got pictures. I'm like, let's see how it play out. I'm not going to sit here and convict somebody until all evidence is out. That's just how I move. So I try to be open minded, because I don't know. I'm not involved. I don't know that person. So I'm not going to say, just because everybody said he's this, that, and the other, you know, it ain't for me to insert, negativity on somebody's life.
So in short term, yes, you back talking to him. When you went all
Not
around.
really. I only talk to him when I need him to talk to somebody, as far as the stuff that I gotta get, because it's in his name. So other than that, no, I don't talk to him. I talk to him when I have to help, when I need his help with his getting his stuff. That's when I talk to him. That's when I talk to him. So far. But
Okay.
yeah.
Do I feel like I got anywhere with this? Nah. Like, I
I
don't feel
just
like I got
want, in all thing, and not talking about that anymore, but I say for your situation, I feel like you and the 4, 5 people that you have a direct beef with, y'all need to get on a panel. Y'all need to have a discussion. Y'all need to have a discussion
Hold up,
as
lady.
to why they have so much hate for you. They need to just say it out loud. What, how did y'all go from, the 4
Listen,
panel people to,
listen.
we don't like her, she's this, she's that? Like, I'm so confused about all of that. And it can't be because they think you hanging with me. They don't even know me. They don't even have a justified beef with me, because they came out talking about me months before I even came out on YouTube. They were talking about, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that, just going in, and they're not a part of none of this. They don't know any people involved with this situation yet, and still they keep inserting so much hate. And then the minute I say something, oh shit, hey, I can defend myself. I can say whatever, just like you saying stuff, I can say stuff,
There, I'm solo. I'm very solo.
No. I know it's
Okay.
not no love loss or no sleep, but I'm sure people want to know, because there's a lot of nosy people out there. What happened? Because I'm nosy on that one. What's the breakdown? I want somebody to say it out loud. What
Let me tell you, I
exactly
really don't know.
you did to them, why they all can't stand you, or so it seems, on how they talk about you. And I haven't heard the videos. Again, I just look at the headlines, and then you have said some things briefly, not going too much into it, that they said this, that, and the other. And it just baffles me. Because growing up, my mom never spoke ill of women. She was never that type of woman that gossiped around the house, or, I never heard that growing up. And so it's weird to me the way women, and I have only went through it my last year in high school. I didn't go through it through the earlier years in high school. But my last year in high school was, I say, the messiest year. And I just vowed once I left high school that I just was not dealing with females. I deal with 2 since 7th grade, but I just said, I just stay away from females because of that, all of that drama that transpired. But it was something that I just was like, that's weird to me, because my mom never did that. She wasn't that chick that sat in the house and she just was never that person at all. So it's weird to me that women do that, especially over the age of 35, 40, that they still find a need to be so childish with hate for a person and negative that they do not know, or can't even say, I don't like you because you did this to me, you know? So I just want someone to say on their little podcast, because they're going to do something, of course. Well, I don't talk to her no more because she did this. Like some clarification, because I'm in the dark. I just don't understand it. It can't be because they feel like you cool with me, like I'm their enemy. I don't know them. And the only time I speak is when they speak on me. And I don't even say their names. I just say they need to stop talking about me. That's it, you know, because I'm not their business. Of course, they're trying to make me their money business, but they're riding this little cow out and it's dry at this point. It's just like how many versions of a Nesto Sonya story is worth even listening to at this point. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I think everybody need to be positive, and Black people need to stop being so hateful without a reason. It's crazy to me that they just I would walk down the street and the girl would give me a funky eye and I'm looking like, wow, I don't even know you. What's that about? You know, it's crazy to me. I don't understand why Black female. That's why I say I gravitate towards men more than females because you don't get that energy with men. Men is just so what's up, you know, it's just positive light. It's none of that. But you get with these females, it's just a lot of work, a lot of, you know, I don't get it. I don't even get it. But, you know, let's see what happens. I'm sure, you know, they'll speak on it because, you know, they be need material. I don't like her because, you know, for real.
Is asking me to drop the link. I don't know if we wanted the danger of dropping the link because
What's drop the
I
link mean?
like, you know, put the link in for them to come up here.
Oh,
Like on
yeah. Shush.
you want
For real.
you want
Bring
them to
them
come up?
on. No, I'm not. No, because I don't want to be on with none of them. I don't want to be on with none of them. No, I would never talk to none of them. There's no reason to talk that bad about me and then turn around and try to be my friend or
Oh, they're
try to
not
be
gonna be your friend.
cordial. And
Oh,
I'm
that's
not gonna, but I'm not gonna do the bickering like not nasty girl, nasty. Like I'm not gonna do that. So, as interesting as that would be, this is not love and hip hop, and I wouldn't do that. You know, I'm not for all that at all. That's why I don't like to mention their names. I try not to talk about anything unless they say something that really stands out, which is something that's hurtful against the case. That's the only problem I have. And I feel like they need to stop being reckless about the case. Let this case play out like it needs to, in all fairness to everybody involved. Stop talking about the case. And to the PCPF, whatever that chick's phone call chick girl, whatever, she needs to be more responsible and stop releasing phone calls. It's over 500 phone calls. Pick another one. But if me and him are on the phone talking about the case, don't play that shit. Don't play it.
there we
Period.
go. See
Period. That's
that?
that's her being reckless. That's all that is. That's her being reckless. And then they want to sit there and point the fingers. Well, Sonya was talking to Nesto. I wasn't talking to nobody else. I can talk to him about whatever. It's me, him, and the courts on the phone. So if they want to sit there and release something, knowing that this could be a problem, that's the person who released it to the world's fault. She needs to be a little bit more responsible. Are you vet?
Oh, she hung up.
Is that a lawsuit? I wonder.
With lawsuit with who?
Phone calls from prison. You know, I'm gonna call my boy tomorrow and see.
Huh?
Because that's reckless when she does that. And she listens to everything first. So she knows what she's doing. And you know, you have to realize you can't be that reckless. And they, oh, I can talk to him about whatever I want to talk to him about. That's the thing. And they can say, oh, he's in jail. He's in jail. Listen, the only time people listen to phone calls is when it's something that's pertaining to the crime and it helps convict the person or free the person. I used to watch it on 60 Minutes. Outside of that, this whole new bullshit they got going on where they want to put all these calls on for people to be in everybody's every minute business is crazy to me because I don't even listen to his phone calls when he talks to anybody outside of me. I'm not that concerned about what him and Dre or him and his son or him and her are talking about. And I'm involved in the situation, but I don't care what they're talking about. I don't have the mind. I have the energy and the time because I don't work. I don't do anything. But I don't have the energy for that. I don't care. I'm not that invested. I'm not that invested. So whatever they talk about, that's their business. I just don't get that. That's weird to me. But everybody needs to get along. Y'all four need to go ahead and do another 4-panel thing and get on there. You, the other girl, the other girl, and the other girl,
You
and
said
figure out.
the
Not
same.
saying y'all need to be friends, but just say I just need some clarity as to why y'all talk so much. And that dude, which I can't believe a dude is on the mess with the girls. That some housewife stuff. I can't believe he got in on it.
Housewives stuff.
That for real, that just remind when I heard 2 minutes of his conversation and had to turn that crap off because I was looking at the heading and I'm like, who the hell he talking about? And I was just like, and then 2 minutes of 1 minute of his conversation, I had to cut it off. Like, I don't even care. He sounded like somebody from the Housewives, like one of them husbands that just insert themselves in girls' business. Like it was just that feminine to me, and I just couldn't believe they got a dude in here that of that age just on that mess. And I was just like, wow, really? That's crazy to me. That was just so feminine. Like I couldn't believe that dude was on there talking like that. And that he was trying to like cut into, I guess he trying to just, I think his beef is with you. Because again, I only listened to a minute of it before I was just like, what I couldn't even listen to it. It was just, he just sounded so less of a man when he was talking and tried to use the other girl to say this is the only reason why I'm here because such and such told me to boy, like for real, you could have just been a quiet person and did what she needed you to do while you out here making videos, inserting yourself in the little hate group with the conversations on while we attacking this chick who I still don't even know what you did. I'm just so confused. It's so weird. Like I don't deal with this type of stuff in my life because my circle is so small. I just don't deal with this type of stuff. It's crazy to me. It's just really crazy to me and unnecessary. I deal with real men, not the feminine type dude that get inject themselves in women beef and women conversations and women whatever. That's crazy to me. But yeah, I had a Atlanta housewife flashback when I heard him. Crazy. But so it's 10:09, and is that all you need from me, girl?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get anything, so I didn't get it. I mean, I still don't have any answers because you went all over the world and back. I'm like, okay, what
What you said. You wanted
then?
clarification on the thing, and I said, okay, whatever you said, you said, you said. What if you didn't say, you didn't say it? I'm okay with that. And because the way I talk to him,
It
the way
wasn't
I talk to him, people don't understand it. They try to understand my conversation to him. I will run off. I will say something that you said and run off and say something else, like I did that time. They swarping down. I was talking about you, and I cut in to talk about another blogger, but I don't pause and say, now we're going to talk about this other blogger because he understands how I talk. So I don't have to explain the conversation to him as to how I'm moving. But people that's eavesdropping on the conversation hears things and just runs with to say, da, 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 oh, she this and that. No, that's not how I talk. So understand that. Some of that stuff you said, some of that stuff I inserted because I was kind of breaking it down off of what you said to him. So that's why it sounds like that. When you said this, I kind of ran off and said, and this is why da 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 da. But it was kind of a your situation with me inserting my conversation in it. But he understood what was being said, and that's all that matters is that he understood because that's who I was talking to. I wasn't talking to the world for the world to understand what I was saying or to let them have a clear picture of things. Remember, y'all eavesdropping. So just take it for what it is and don't try to sit there and analyze it and make it make sense to you because it's not. We don't talk straight on those phone calls. We just don't. It's a recorded line.
It's being said that you're throwing me under the bus
How am I throwing you under the bus?
because you're saying stuff that I did not say, and
I said some of the stuff. I said whatever it is you said, which is on the video. So whatever that video says that I said, then that's what she said. If there's things on there that you did not say, I said that's fine. I said it.
Okay.
That's not throwing you under the bus. I said, because how I talk is I'll say something. I said something, how I talked on that conversation. And then I ran with, you know how a person reads something and then they give an opinion or a breakdown. That's how it was. I said, she said this, and then I broke in and said something. And then I said another thing she said, and then I broke in and said something else. And then I said another thing that she said. So that's how I talk. So it's not everything I said in that conversation is with everything what you said. That's not how it went. So that's why it's some things you said, some things are my point of view. Some things you said off the video, some things are my point of view. And it's nothing that you said to me directly. It was what I heard off of the video.
Your interpretation of the video.
Yeah, that's it. And then it's me, right? So it's how, like when you look at a movie, you talk about a movie, but then you're breaking it down. What? Because you know what happened with it. Because she ran to the car, but the car was a blue. But it's not in the movie. But I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving him a visual, but I'm breaking it down to him on some other stuff at the same time while we're on that topic, because I'm old, I will forget. So while we're talking about that, I'm gonna insert my mindset on it, and then I'm gonna bring up something else. That's how it is, because I know I'll forget if I just run with the whole thing and then try to run back and say da 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 da.
I mean,
But that's how I talk. So stop. People need to stop taking it. I'm telling you what it is. Something, whatever you said on there, you said. Everything else, I said.
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Even though it's not going to make a difference, it didn't bother
No,
me.
because they're gonna run with the negative. Because that's what they do. I said you're not gonna please everybody. You're not gonna get everybody to think the way they should think or understand what you're trying to say. You're not gonna get that. You're not. You're wasting your time if you do. But this is, I mean, if you want clarification, that's what I said. I give you clarification because I don't want anybody to think anything different. So I'm gonna say what it is, and if they get it, they get it. If they don't, they don't. I'm not gonna explain it to them like they do. It's just how I talk. I don't talk when I talk to him like a normal person would talk because of how we have to talk. So that's that. Are we done? Because it's 10 o'clock and I gotta go. Yvette went to bed and I want to go downstairs. I think everything is closed.
Yeah. So I know folks are upset because they wanted certain questions asked, and it wasn't about anybody but me. It was not about anybody but me.
They want to ask questions about you?
No. I'm saying folks is in the chat trying to say certain things. It was not for anybody but me. What I'm saying is for me to have my own personal
Clarification conversation is what it was.
That's it.
Just to clear up the right, what you say and what you didn't actually say type of situation, which is fine. Yeah, we weren't here to talk about anything else. That's it. Definitely not about him. Definitely not talking about him. That's a wrap. That's not even, that means you keep them up to date with the court and what's going on with that. And that's just what it is. That's what everybody's concern should be right now. It's just what's going on with court. That's it. Nothing else is valid. Nothing else matters. It's just what's going on in court. And you can report that. That's fine. But
and
the me and him and the him and them, no.
When are you gonna visit? I'm still trying to get the answer. When are you gonna go visit?
I don't know. I don't know.
You'll let me know, right?
Yes, I will let you know, because what I'm gonna do is when I do visit him, I'm gonna get the video and I'm gonna let you release it.
Oh, you know, it's gonna be a fight with that.
That's okay, because I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna let you release it.
Oh,
they can say what they want to say, but Lord. I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna let you release it. Now, if they want to release it again, that's on them.
Why don't you release it yourself?
Now, because like I said, I want my channel not to be about that anymore. I killed it with that whole thing. It's like it's not necessary to go on and talk about me and him, because it's just not necessary anymore. It should just focus on, what's going on with the case. How fair are they being? Are they going to still go to court and tell tales, or manipulate things or try to use certain things to try to buy time because everything's, on the timetable, and they're playing a lot of games. They're playing a lot of games. So
I have a question.
there you
Daniela
go.
and Natalie, you
Hmm?
said that we won't watch it if we only watch a phone call PCFP.
That's fine. They
Why?
don't have to watch it.
Why are you in here anyway? This is the thing. There's 1,000 or some folks up in here. Why they in here? I didn't put your name on my title. I did not put your name on
No.
my title. All I said, I didn't say Sonya's coming here for a visit. I said, Sonya, really? Why?
Did you say Sonya lie? Because you be saying that a lot. Sonya lie.
I always say you lie. I always
You
say
know what?
Sonya.
I admit when I lie, because I lie when I need to lie. But a lot of shit I don't remember, because I do have a bad memory. I do have a very bad memory, and I don't even smoke weed, and I have a bad memory. But it could be all the sugar, because sugar, they say, is, how you get Alzheimer's or whatever. But yeah, but no. And if I do lie, I always admit to it. I always admit when I do
They
lie.
say listening to Dumb and Dumber, that makes you dumbest if you listen to Dumb and Dumber.
Why are they here? Go to the hate channel. I'm telling you, y'all need to have a 4-way, you and the crew, and find out where did we go wrong.
There's no crew.
Because I think, aren't y'all all religious people, forgiving people,
Lord.
people of God?
There we go.
Y'all supposed to be forgiving and loving. I'm not mocking. I'm just saying, isn't that what y'all do?
Oh,
Hmm?
there we go.
I'm just saying, y'all supposed to be forgiving. That's what my grandmother told me. Forgive,
Why
support,
don't you
uplift,
when you do
love.
your phone conversation when you're talking about me, just say Sylvia. You ain't gotta say the blogger.
The thing of it is I don't say names, period. You don't hear me say anybody's name. I try not to say my kid's name, but sometimes I'll say my kid's name. But I try not to say nobody's name as of lately, since everything's out now. Because it used to be on the jail visits, I would say people's name because we thought that was a safe space. But apparently there is no safe space, except if I handwrite him a letter. Outside of that, so no, I don't say names, period. And if they want to guess, let them guess. It's always a guess. Let them guess. It's really none of their business. What I say to him is nobody's business. So I don't need to say a name. They can guess. If they guess right, they guess right. They guess wrong, they guess wrong.
Oh, yeah, just let's run up the numbers so I can get some numbers. Okay, let's run up the numbers.
What you want to run in? What you want? How you going? They're gonna look anyway, and then they're gonna look at it, and then after they watch it, then that's
the purpose. The purpose is for you to get on here, and I run up the numbers. How about that?
I thought you just said you had 1,000 people on.
I've got 1,000. The longer this.
Well, it's gonna, after you cut it off, it's gonna be people, because they're gonna go over to the offense team, to the ops, and they're gonna talk about, they over there talking about y'all on the channel. They're saying da 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 da. So then they're gonna come over and they're gonna make something, and people are gonna run over your channel to be like, oh, what did they say? So your numbers are gonna go up because of that. That's just what happens. They talk about you and what you just said tonight, and then the people are gonna run over because they're nosy and be like, oh, what did she say? What transpired? What did silly Sonya say?
Oh, I'm silly Sylvia now too. Silly.
Oh, are you silly too? Oh,
I'm silly
girl,
Sylvia.
it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's whatever.
Entertainment purposes.
That's all it is. But like I said, I don't care about any of that stuff. I just don't like when people F with the case. That's it. I don't care about anything else. You want to make a mockery of, you can say whatever it is. I want him for my man, and I'm trying to have his baby, or any type of messy stuff y'all can think of. That's fine. Just don't talk about the case. Don't play with the case. Don't play with the freedom. Don't play with the people involved. Stop doing that. That's a problem with anybody's case, not just his. Anybody's case. Respect what a person is going through. That's like effing with somebody.
Baby with him? Did you just?
That's like effing with somebody's health. Health and freedom. Health and freedom.
Hold on. I didn't catch it until I read somebody said it in the chat. Did you just say have a baby with him?
I said they can say anything. They can say I'm having a baby with him. I was exaggerating.
You want to have a baby with the man? Okay.
Huh? What?
I thought you said you want to have a baby.
I said they could say that. They can make up all of that type of stuff they want to, because they always say I want to be his wife. I want to be this. No, I don't. But they can say that. That doesn't bother me. The only thing that bothers me, and that's not that they care what bothers me. Let's take that off the table. Only thing that is a problem is when they're messing with a person's freedom and you're messing with the case. That's a problem. I don't know why the courts allow certain things to go that they haven't sent a message to the girl who releases it, tell them stop releasing certain things. You want to, it's a lot of things she can release. Like I said, it's 500-600 phone calls. She can release a lot of stuff. She don't need to release certain things. And if me and him are talking about his case, don't play it. Don't play it. Just leave that alone, because she's the problem.
Can I ask you a question? Why do you talk about the case on the phone anyway when you know it's
Because
being...
we're not talking about his defense. You get me? He doesn't talk. He just listens. If you ever notice that, he doesn't say anything. And if I go in and start saying, I'll tell him, don't respond to me. Just let me go. Just let me talk. Don't you say nothing, because it's, I'm not involved. I don't know anything. I wasn't around. So it's just me and my opinion. That's all it is. It's an opinion. I don't know these women. I had no idea. You know what I'm saying? I was not out of nothing. So just like how y'all give y'all opinion on things and, oh, he did this and he did that. I give my opinion to him on certain things, or I vent to him about certain things when they talk about the case and try to say certain stupid things out their mouth. That's me talking. I can talk. I'm not saying anything about the case per se. Oh, you were over here instead of over this or this, that, and the other. I'm just saying my opinion. I can say an opinion. It's just that if they feel like, oh, that's, somebody's going to feel some type of way about it, then don't play it. If me and him are talking, or I'm talking and he's listening about something and somebody might feel some type of way, then don't play that. Because again, only people supposed to be listening are the courts. And if the courts find something in it that's going to help their case, then they'll play it in court, which is no problem. We don't have a problem with anything we say being played in court, because they're there just to find evidence against him. That's it. So that's the only thing they're going to try to play and twist and try to, ooh, when he said, they're going to try that crap. But the world of YouTube, especially the messy people that listen, or nosy as they want to say, they keep talking and talking, and some of these people, if not people that they know, watch this stuff, and it may make them feel some type of way. And
Like
that's a problem, because you got to always assume somebody that's involved with one of these people involved, whether it be the radio lady, his people, or the women involved. Somebody, if not them directly, is watching this stuff, even though they shouldn't get on here and listen to anything. But some people are just drawn to, or somebody might come back and say, "Ooh, you know what they said," and they might go and listen to it, and that's a problem. So they shouldn't be that reckless. They need to be more responsible, and they could say, "Oh, again, that's me and him talking. I'm not on live talking about, other than I believe what he says, and it's just one-sided story." So that's the police interpretation of what happened in the interview. Then that's what it is, because again, I like he said, he only says he don't think that came from them. He think that came from the detective, and he's always said that, because he knows these people. I don't.
Look at right now, you're talking about the case.
I know. But I'm not talking about the case per se.
And then you get on the phone and you talk about the case. You got
quit bringing up him then. But I'm just saying they shouldn't talk about, don't play that stuff. That's all. That's all. But no, I'm just clarifying, because I do try to go in there and talk about witness tampering. Ooh, you sound real like less than smart saying something like that. For real. And if anybody tampering anything, it's the girl who keeps playing stuff for everyone to hear.
How is that tampering?
It's not tampering at all, because again, I'm not on no type of bond or no type of stay away order. I don't have an order for anything. I respect his order as if I'm on it, because I talk to him and I'm linked to him. So I don't want anything, any type of somebody coming back and saying, "Oh, well, he had her do it," or you know what I'm saying. So I honor the bond order as if I'm on it, but I'm not on it. But I do honor it. Yeah, so I don't, contact or say anything or say anything
I want to
negative.
correct right, somebody said you playing with Sylvia Freedom. Sylvia don't have it. Okay, listen, Linda, listen. Okay, for some of you guys who don't, let me bring up witness tampering with definition of witness tampering, because some
Please do. Please
people
do.
don't understand what witness tampering is.
Please
Hold on.
do. It would be what that girl did when she called him and said, "Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing when they call you." That's witness tampering.
Hold on. Yeah.
That was what that Fanny girl did, what the Terrence dude, when she called him and said, "Don't you say nothing," or intimidation of a witness when they hold something over your head. None of that was ever.
All right, here we go. Let me highlight this for those who needs to know.
Girl, you better break it down like they too, because you know people don't understand what they read. I'm on the phone. I'm on the thing with you, girl. You done got me 30 minutes over.
Okay. It says witness tampering, right? The act of obstructing justice by improperly interacting with the witness before and after trial. Okay, interacting with a witness.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a witness. I'm not a witness.
I have never, ever
went near anybody other than Nesto that's related to this case. That's the only person you've seen or spoken to.
Okay, y'all.
And y'all don't even talk about the case.
Have I visited a witness?
No.
No, I have never visited a witness. No.
Mm-mm.
Do
Nope.
I know where witnesses live?
No. Nope.
Have
nope.
I harassed a witness? No. When did I harass anybody? Who did I contact? Y'all give me the evidence on that.
We've never spoken ill other than I say I just believe what he said. I don't believe I believe it's a one-sided story. So that's all I say. That's not a crime to say. I believe it's a one-sided story.
Sonya
I don't have anything to do with the case. I don't know none of these people, and I was in Florida, so y'all can try to insert me.
I followed one to the. Now you're lying. I didn't follow not a damn.
What happened? What they say?
Now I didn't follow not a damn person to no salon. You guys, something's wrong with y'all.
Who's at a salon?
I went to the salon on a field trip and happened to see the young lady there. Didn't even know she was there, and she came out, and then that's when she heard us talking and stuff. But these people are so crazy. They said followed a witness to the salon. Now you are lying. The truth ain't in you. I ain't following nobody to no salon.
Okay, but again, you're not in the case.
But I didn't follow anybody to no salon.
That could be true too. I'm saying, but you're not part of the case, so you can do whatever you want to do. What you cannot do is walk up to them and tell them, oh, you better not say, that you can't say, or do something or talk about the case to somebody that's involved. No one can do that.
Sorry, 99. They're making me cuss. 99.
Girl, I will cuss for you. You already know.
99. They're making me cuss. Because I'm so sick and tired of these people that don't use their brains.
It's exhausting. I already told you, you're not gonna get through to a lot of people. That's just what it is.
Oh my God. They say you part of the case. Lord,
they always say that. They always say that. They say it's RICO, like they freaking lawyers, and explain what the RICO Act is so they know what the RICO Act is.
I'm not explaining nothing else. I'm done.
Right, because you're dealing with toddlers. Everybody Google what the RICO Act is. He would have to instruct me to break the law, which I've never broken the law since before my son was born. So
I'm just gonna keep laughing.
So no, I'm not part of his situation because I have not broken the law under his direction or with him or around him or since I've even known him have I broken the law. So no, I'm not a part of his case. I would have to break the law in order to be a part of his case.
That salon was not Shirley's salon. What's wrong with y'all? That was not salon that belonged to Shirley. Stop it. But Sylvia, what she is saying about you, you don't know if he's telling something else to do it. Y'all stop. Stop it, y'all. Stop. I know y'all this is entertaining for y'all. I know it is. I gave y'all some
Well, it's
entertainment
gonna
too.
be even more entertaining when y'all do the 4-panel reunion, the reunion show.
Will you stop it?
When you and your girls get back together and
Will you
y'all do the
stop
reunion show.
Will you stop it with this reunion
I
crap?
will watch that because I don't watch nothing, but I would watch that.
Oh Lord.
So
Drop
do
the
that.
link.
Do that and watch it. And you know what?
Oh,
Get that
only way
together.
I drop the link, y'all drop some cash app. No
Get
cash
get
app, no link.
get that together and I will watch that. I will get in on the chat
I'm
part.
not
I will
doing
not be
that.
on it, but I will get in on the chat line of it.
I am not doing that.
Yeah, y'all need to, because I want to see that. I hate to see a group of friends just go astray.
Friends? What are you talking about? Friends? No,
Y'all
this is
were
real.
blogger friends, blogger buddies.
Nobody tells me like I do.
I just, feel like. So anyway, I'm out of here. I'm about to go finish watching my Nickelback concert.
What's a Nickelback concert?
Nickelback is a group out of Canada, and it's a rock band.
Miss Peacemaker just drop a super chat. I say cash app. I ain't say nothing about no super chat. I ain't say nothing about no super chat. I said cash app.
So you carry on and delete me out of here because I'm about to go lay
No,
it
you don't.
down.
No, she just dropped a super chat. So you're gonna have to let her talk to you for a hot second, okay?
She gonna
All
talk
right.
to you?
She gonna talk to you.
Why did she want to talk to me?
I want to ask you a question. She just
Oh, well,
dropped
go ahead. Ask the question and don't take no more
hold
because
on,
I gotta
hold
go.
on, hold on. Super chat. She did a super chat. Hold on. Only Miss Peacemaker is allowed to come up. Miss Peacemaker is the only person I'm allowed to come. Panhandling, hey, I gotta make it work for me. Panhandling, that's what she said.
That's what YouTubers do. They hustle.
They hustle,
So,
hustle.
I mean, that's a job. It's a job.
Okay, this is Terry Brown. No, Terry, you're not coming up. I'm not letting anybody up here. No super chat, no cash app. You ain't coming up. So don't try it. Don't try it. Where is Miss Peacemaker? Miss Peacemaker is the only one that's allowed to come up.
And you're gonna actually hear her, or she's just gonna text you something.
No, she's gonna come in.
I don't know how you two work. I'm an amateur at this.
Hold on, I'll let her come in.
This is not. I thought I was gonna do it, but then I was like, man, never mind. I'm good.
Is she coming up? I dropped the link for you, Miss Peacemaker. You tried and fell. That's why you're mad. Who tried and fell? That's why you're mad. Who tried
Who's
and
next?
fell? Who tried and fell, and that's why you're mad?
Girl, why don't you just read the positive comments and let them people that
Okay.
want to spew hate, because then they'll still leave because you're not reading their comments.
I don't know who this person here is trying to come up here. Only Peacemaker. I don't see the name Peacemaker on here, so I'm gonna drop you back down because you're not Peacemaker. Sorry. You're not Peacemaker. The link is dropped for Peacemaker only. Peacemaker only. That's the only person I'm letting up here. Y'all stop coming up here. If I don't see Peacemaker's name,
They
Peacemaker's
keep
not.
taking the link and coming on, so she can't get on.
I want Peacemaker only. Nobody else. Peacemaker only, y'all.
Oh, what time is it? Oh.
Hold on. Don't leave yet. I'm trying to get. Oh, Lord. You definitely not coming up here, jackass.
Ooh, it's not nice.
I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody just tried to come up here. This dude just tried to come up here. The same dude.
What
He ain't
dude?
coming to my channel. The same dude that you were talking about.
You should let him come out so he can
For
explain
what?
himself.
No.
Why not?
No.
First of all, if he gonna be nice, you can always kick him out.
No, I'm not.
Let him get on the 4-panel with y'all. Hold on, it's
not doing it. Not doing it.
It needs to be a 5 panel. I think isn't it like 5 of them?
He can go on his own panel and talk about me.
He needs to stop talking about you.
What are you gonna do anyway? So
Today's men. So
all right.
watered down.
Yeah, let him watch from the bushes, Randa.
Oh my gosh. Sheesh.
Y'all, why are y'all trying to come in here? I ain't see not one cash app. You're not coming in. I'm not letting y'all in. So stop it. Y'all not coming in. Only person that's supposed to be coming in is y'all don't understand English. I see Randa. Let him watch from the bushes. He said he's back here sitting down trying to come in. Peacemaker says she don't have a question. Okay, Peacemaker.
Maybe she had a comment.
Peacemaker, did you have a comment? Okay. Peacemaker is the only one that I was allowing to come up here because she made a super chat. And he's still back here, Randa. He's still back here.
Right. Ugh, I don't like that either.
You want to talk to him?
Oh no, I was reading. Go ahead. Oh, you can go ahead, bring the boy. Bring that guy in.
I did thank Peacemaker. I surely did thank her. You want me to play you the music for her? Thank her. Or you drop money for others. Who would you like to come up, Peacemaker? Who would you like to come up? What's so funny? What's so funny?
No, I was reading. I was reading a message. Yes, I am.
I told you. Y'all want to come up? Cash App. That's it. You don't cash app, you won't come up.
No, you haven't. I'll wait, LOL.
What are you laughing at? Oh, you want the clown to come up? Okay, clown. Randa just dropped the Randa, I
Who
said
are you calling a clown? Don't call people names. That's not nice.
That's what Randa said. Let the clown up. That's what she said. She said, look, this is what she said.
Don't co-sign. That's not nice.
She said, don't let the clown up. Oh, never mind. She said, don't let the clown up.
Don't let him in your house because he was disrespectful.
It's because she's putting your name out, Sylvia, to the witness tampering. No.
Who said that?
To witness tampering.
That's what him and the rest of them people keep saying. They keep trying to throw that out there.
Mel, I don't have a question either. Thank you, Mel, for the super chat. Randy, don't let that clown up here. I'm not letting the clown up here. I had no idea how fun your channel was. Got it. Bye, Capri. Capri, Capri's so funny. Let them pills. Kimmy said, don't let him in. Let him go his own channel. Sonya Sexton, phone calls can release Freedom of Information Act.
I
Someone,
get that. They keep going with that stuff. We understand the Freedom Act, but how about just some decor of it's an open case and people are involved. So certain things you just don't release. We understand the Freedom Act. I didn't say anything about that, but there's other things that you can say things and still get in trouble for. Freedom Act and all.
all right. So I'm I'm about to take it out. He has his own channel, Wolf Angel. He has his own channel. He can go over there in his channel and talk. Bring folks over there. He can talk over there. He has his own
Why do you
channel.
think he'll come on and be real rude? Is he a rude person?
Why is this person keep trying to come up? I told y'all the only way you come up is hit the Cash App. That's it.
Because I
Hit the
got something to say. I got something to say.
hit the Cash App. 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 I like Sonya. Seems like this. Oh, Street says he likes you. You seem like fun, Sonya. Street just said that.
Hey, I try to be.
Hit the Cash App.
Life is a party.
Enjoy.
Try to.
Please read Vicky's message. What's Vicky's message? What did Vicky say? Hold on. There's so many of y'all posting, but what did Vicky say? I don't see Vicky's message. Okay, Vicky said, I really would like to hear perspective on that. Okay. She said she's not wasting her money if you're not gonna give her a good perspective. So she don't want to waste her money because you're not gonna give her a good answer. She was waiting a few seconds for you guys to come and ask a question, but y'all not coming to ask a question. You're not hitting the Cash App.
Are you making them pay for questions?
Yeah. Sure am. Sure am.
I've seen this other guy. He does the same thing. It's called The Lead Attorney. Do you ever watch his channel?
That's my buddy. That's my buddy now. My
So
leader.
yeah, he does that. I can sometimes watch it, but they like the first couple times I watched it, it was pretty good, but then it just kind of gets long and I just can't. Like
That's
he's
my
funny.
buddy,
He's
man.
very entertaining. He is, I would say that.
Polished.
But for some reason I think he has boxers on. He wears that blue jacket and he has boxers on. I don't know why I just think
You
because
know what?
sometimes how people you be catching them, they be at home and they just work and everything up here be this and then down here be boxers and socks. I don't know why
That's how
I don't
Wayne
know
and
why I think that man got on boxers and socks, the jacket, the tie, and then boxers and socks, and they're matching.
All right, we got a Cash App from Vicky. Okay, here come Vicky. We got a Cash App. All right, Vicky. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Help
I'm
me,
doing
help
okay.
you,
Hi, ladies. I this is
help me,
I've
please.
always said this, and I've even commented on your channel, Sonya. I mean, I've made comments about how you could have made money, and I think you've deleted them, which is fine. You don't have to listen to me. But I have empathy for you because you are my mother's age, and I think
Did she
that
come
you're
on?
focused.
She's talking right now.
Oh, you got to read it.
No, she's talking. You can't hear her?
No, I can't.
Vicky, talk a little louder.
Okay. Can she hear me?
I
Can you
can
hear
hear
me
you. Oh, she's
now?
talking to me. She
And
want to talk to you.
no,
No,
I'm
you.
talking to you.
Oh, you want to talk to
Speak.
me? Uh
Yes,
oh.
I would like to
Uh oh.
speak to you. No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
not. This is not hate.
Uh oh.
You are just you're a few years slightly younger than my mother,
She said,
and I've
"Mother." Go ahead.
mother.
Go ahead, honey.
You. I feel like your focus should be in other places, and you should. If you are retired, I do feel like you. I have empathy for you because I feel like your focus should be in other places. I understand that you feel like he's an innocent man and so forth. And I disagree with you. That's my opinion, and we don't have to agree. But
Mhm.
I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at the difference in you in these video visits, and I'm looking at you now. I actually got worried I'm actually worried for you. I don't feel like you're getting the proper nutrition. I don't feel like you're not in good health. Like
Mhm.
this is wearing on you. And you can
No, no,
tell
no,
it's
no.
wearing on you.
I was sick before this happened. I got sick. I got sick 2 months after I met him.
So why do you think this is a benefit to you? Because it looks like it is
It's not a
wearing on
benefit
you.
to me at all. It's not. It's a benefit to him. This does nothing for me. This is just in good conscience helping a person because I worked in the criminal justice system before and I've seen a lot of people that don't get the correct service from the attorneys in the court because how the attorneys don't care or the courts are just after a conviction. And less than half of people get fair treatment. At this point, it doesn't even matter about money. It's just they weaponize the court system. It's all about numbers. It's not about true innocence at all. It never was. It's all
Okay.
about a conviction.
Okay.
So
So
and the evidence and what from what I see and everything that's coming out. Uh-oh. Um, damn, I gotta go. Hold on. I can hang up. I'll give you 3 minutes. It just it's just coming out that he was right. That's all I'm saying.
so again,
So,
I'm gonna disagree with you. I don't but
and
that's
why do you think a person, or how close, do you know anybody involved in this or no? Or you're just on the outside looking in?
I'm on the outside looking in. I'm just disagreeing with you from what I'm seeing, what I'm reading, and everything that it appears to be. I'm disagreeing with you, and it's fine for us to disagree. I'm not here to argue with you. We just disagreeing, and that's
It's
okay.
plenty of people. I just always want to know why people. Do you normally hear stories and always think the person is guilty?
I've been in a I got I've been arrested before. So I'm not here to like it, I'm not the first one to say, oh yeah, he did it. I don't like the popos. I don't like the criminal justice system. I do think it's unfair. However, this is a man who from all intents and purposes, it appears as if he has a storied criminal history, and it seems consistent. Now,
He's got a
newer,
criminal history.
yes, he does, and the newer charges, I you know, I don't I'm looking at it and just the way he speaks and the way I'm hearing him talk, and because of my history, it seems consistent. But I'm really talking about you, ma'am. You
I
don't
hear
look
you.
you
I
you
just wanted to know a mindset, but everybody thinks different. No.
I know,
No.
and this is my last point. You don't look good, ma'am. Like I can
What did
see
you
your
say?
cheekbones. Your cheekbones. You need to take care of yourself.
Okay,
Like
so that's not gonna do it. See, I don't know how much or how long you've been listening, but I have a condition that's gonna stick with me for the rest of my life.
I know.
And I'm not gonna be able to gain weight because I can't keep food down because of what the hospital did to me when I was hospitalized 4 years ago. So there is my normal weight is 97 pounds. I weigh 90 pounds. I'm only 7 pounds underweight, but because I've always been small. 1 pound looks like 15 pounds on an average person.
I'm right there
So
with you.
yeah,
I'm a little bit
I'm
taller
not.
than you, and
Hmm,
I'm a little bit taller than you, and I probably weigh maybe about 5 pounds more than you. And
yeah,
it's hard for me to gain weight too.
and
So
as
I
you
mean,
get older, you lose elasticity in your face, and that's what it is because I'm getting older and I don't have any weight on me to puff me out. Um, that's just what it is. So
I'm
I'm
just
I'm I'm going
what
to
what I'm
I'm
telling you
going
is
to be
this.
in this condition for the rest of my life.
I get that. But do you think this is going to be a benefit? Because I listen to the calls all the time. I'm just going to be
I don't,
straight.
yeah, but you gotta understand, y'all listen to the calls, but all the calls aren't out. Like I say, it's
Oh,
about
I know.
it's
And
600 calls. She may have 50 calls out. So think of how
I
many calls, how much conversation y'all didn't hear.
I gather
So
that, but what I'm hearing
she
though,
will, it'll be 10 calls like the day he found out from me that he caught that our case. He spoke to me maybe 12 times that day. She played one call.
No, I gather that, and that's fine.
So
But you're sounding.
it's this much information that you people get. So
I
you
don't
can't
care about his
really,
case right now. I don't,
yeah.
really don't. I'm talking about you,
No, I'm
because
good.
again, you are again. You're my. I'm again. I'm somewhat empathetic with you because you are my mother's age, and I'm looking at you and I'm hearing you on these calls, and as she's playing the more recent calls,
She said, her
you
mama's
sound
age.
manic.
I sound manic, manic
You do.
depression. Like I'm
No,
depressed.
like you sound like you're going 100 miles per minute, and
It depends on the
it's
call.
yeah, and it's alarming. Do you think that, I mean, that's why I'm asking, like, what long-term benefit for you is this gonna have for you to be his advocate?
I don't look at it like that. I don't, this is strictly for him. I have no need for a benefit or anything out of this. This is just strictly, um, helping somebody that needs help. And if I can do it, I'm gonna do it. That's like, if you see somebody on the side of the road hungry and you just happen to have food that you don't need and you just keep going, and they starve to death. And then that's on your conscience. You see it in the paper the next day, that person starved to death, and you feel like, I could have stopped and gave them that food because I just threw it away when I got home. I really didn't need it.
Okay,
So
so let's bring it.
it's like that. It's like
So
that.
you feel like he's worth it? Like he himself, he's worth it to kind of almost drive yourself crazy, having to
It's not
having
driving
to.
me crazy.
It sounds like it on some of these
Let
calls. It
me say
sounds like.
this: if YouTube wasn't involved, oh, we wouldn't have a problem in the world at
But
all. But I have
now that
more
it's
issues.
involved,
I have more issues because I got to deal with the court system giving him unfair treatment and playing all these games. And then I got to deal with YouTube over here making up stories, creating little lies, and running on this and running on that.
but that's
Um,
life though. Everybody's gonna talk
no,
about you.
it actually was never my life because I always lived very quietly and I only kept maybe three people around me my whole life. So I never, since high school, had issues with drama and all of that stuff at all. I don't have drama breakups when I break up with guys. I'm not that crazy girl. I just, all right, see you later. We'll be friends later in life. I don't do drama at all. I don't
So
like it
my
at
my
all.
my question again though, I understand that you trying to help him and you're trying to do the right thing, and maybe his family then stepped off and everyone is everyone's gone, or they're not pitching
They
in.
stepped off because of YouTube.
That, I mean, to be honest with you, that wouldn't stop like a loyal family or friend even.
Look, you people are built different these days, very differently, and people, you see true colors when certain things, like, when people die, you see the true people come out, like, okay, now they want everything, this person want that. You see like the true, when there's a death, you always see the true of somebody, how greedy they are, how cutthroat
Yeah,
they are. Same
I
thing
agree.
here. When something tragic and happens in some people's lives, some people take light of it, like, he good, he okay, he this, that, and other, he can do it, da 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 da, and not think nothing of it.
Outside of this, now that everything's on YouTube, it's not going to stop. You know that the cause are going to release. I mean, we're going to critique you. We are going to judge you. That's just life. Judgment happens. What is your goal for yourself after this?
I am I'm doing I'm getting my RV and I'm driving around, traveling the world.
So I mean, but you know that he could go on. This can go on for like years for him.
Yep, it sure could. But
So you,
what I have to do won't take that long. I'm like almost there on what I need to do. So I don't have to be here to do what I
so
need to do.
are you guys still in contact with each other? I'm late, so I don't know if you said that or not.
She answered the question already.
Hold on 2 seconds.
She answered the question already. She
Yeah, hold on.
does.
Look at this.
Did she say yes or no?
She did.
Okay.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Okay, I just muted you.
Yeah. All I'm trying to say is it doesn't. It's not going. I know she's not going to hear this, whatever. It's just not, it doesn't seem like it's beneficial to her. It doesn't seem like she does not, when I say she doesn't look good, I'm just saying she just looks like she's losing more weight. More so, she looked healthier in the beginning. On these newer calls, she sounds completely like out of control of her emotions. And I'm not trying to drag her right now. I actually just wanted to be respectful and just see what her end game was. I don't want to, I'm not trying to bring her down right now because I just wanted to have a grown up conversation with her.
I had
Hold
muted
on.
you.
Hold on.
I had muted you. Okay, she's frozen.
Did she drop down?
No, I think she got a phone call.
Oh, yeah, I ain't trying to drag her or anything like that right now. I've done that before. But I just, from everything I'm hearing, the more recent things that I'm hearing, it sounds like it's weighing on her. And I'm just trying to figure out what her end game is in this situation. Because when I say she's my mother's age, I just say that respectfully because she should be enjoying life and not fixated on YouTube and what people are saying about her. And really, I thought she stepped off, because if she stepped off, then walk away, leave it alone and just go be happy. It sounds like she has friends. It sounds like she has a happy life outside of dealing with this. So that's just my 2 cents. And if she left the conversation. Did she leave?
Thank you, Lori. Sorry, I'm sitting here talking to you guys. I'm like, okay, I lost both of them. What happened to Vicky? I think it's StreamYard acting up. Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Give me thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, thank you. I don't know what happened. They both disappeared. Vicky was up here and she disappeared. They both hung up? Hold on, let me see. Hold on a second. What happened to Vicky? They're both gone. Yeah, she was supposed to leave at 10. So she's been here till 11. She was here long enough. All right. That wasn't Nesto. Sonya next text friend to call her to save her. Allow your callers to ask 2 questions in only 40 seconds because It's getting abusive. Okay, power. Vicky was right on the money. Vicky, well, thanks for her at least listening a little bit. What happened to you? Got um, what happened to your phone call? All right, guys, I'm about to take my butt off because I gotta go to bed. I have to go to court tomorrow. Hold on, I just got a message. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I'm with Tabitha. Hey, say hey to Tabitha.
Girl, they done made me mad.
Well, can't please them all.
They done made me mad.
Are you listening to yourself because you on both now?
I see them.
You on both. Oops. Sylvia, I'm
Sorry,
gone. You want me to say
I
bye?
was talking to my baby. What happened?
You said you wanted me to say goodbye to people.
Yes, I want you to say goodnight to the folks because you got kicked off. I had to
I had
talk
to
to
take
my
a
child.
call. I had to take a call. Yeah.
I had to
Yeah.
talk to my baby.
I'm glad.
Okay. So, any last words? Okay, now you really acting silly.
Be positive. Be positive. Be positive. Positive vibes. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? Try to find some positivity in your life, everybody. You know, you got one life, live it, live life, live it large. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say. That's it. And then we'll see what the courts come up with and we'll see how it play out. But until then, everybody need to ride the fence until they get information that says something differently. Just ride the fence. And that's with anybody's case, not just this one specifically, but when anybody get charged or whatever, if you're not personally involved, just ride the fence until the evidence shows if they deserve that charge. And that's all. It ain't about how a person sound, a mannerism, or anything, you know. Like I said, my criminal record is 3 times longer than his. So it ain't about, and I don't break the law. I don't do anything. It's been 25, 27 years since I did anything bad. So maybe a little bit longer. Might have been 30 years. Might have been 30 years. So once people change, people grow up, and just because somebody sound a little fly or whatever or street doesn't necessarily mean they about that life. And that's it.
Yeah. Well,
And when you had that little 4-panel situation with your girls, let me know because I want to watch that. I'll be in the audience.
there we go. I'm not having a four
Okay, so look, right. So look, I'll get on with you. It could be a 6-panel, but y'all got to figure out whose platform y'all want to be on. It's got to be a neutral platform. Can't be nobody that's involved platform. It's got to be somebody else.
Mm.
And it's got to be a man. Can't be a woman. Because women are catty. It's got to be a man.
And it can't be Dennis ass.
She said it can't be Dennis's ass. No, it can't be him. It's got to be somebody that's neutral. That don't have a dog in the fight, as people keep saying, which I don't even, I guess.
Oh, Getty Radio would be great. Yes, Getty would be awesome. He just said Getty Radio would be perfect.
Is that a guy?
It's a guy. Yeah, it's a guy. Getty
Yeah.
Radio would be
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. That's what y'all do. And I'll get on that, and I'll get on that, but it can't be on a platform.
Fermento had a good idea. Getty Radio, that'd be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So let me know, and I'll get on.
Where he's at?
They
I
got
haven't
it.
seen him in a while.
Huh?
I haven't seen him in a while. I don't even know where he's at. I gotta find him.
Well, I mean, if he got a channel, just reach out to his channel.
Yeah, okay.
That'll be interesting. Y'all gotta have rules. No name calling. No name calling. Huh?
Lead attorney would be good. The one you said that has a channel. Lead attorney.
I think this is beneath him, because this is some catty, low, petty high school bullshit.
Joe has a channel. We can do Joe. Joe, do you want to host us do you want to host us? We'll talk, Joe. Joe has a channel.
Yeah. I don't know who that is, but I'm Shan. Because I watch tiny houses and RVs on YouTube. I normally don't watch other people's channels, but I did watch the lead attorney because I was following that Fannie Willis situation. Because anything that has to do with Fulton County, I gotta, be enlightened just because he's involved in Fulton County. But other than that, yeah. No, that's cool. Put it together. Well, let me know.
He said bet. He said we'll talk tomorrow. Joe said okay.
He responded. Yeah, that's all. We tell them to put the guidelines up and see if they'll participate, because you dealing with some messy people. Messy. And as long as he got a mute button, because sometimes you might have to mute some people. Okay, well, I'm gone, Sylvia.
All right. Okay.
Let me know.
Have a good night. All right, Joe. I will contact you, let you know.
It's gotta be everybody that specifically speaks hate on you. That used to be cool with you. And I'll get out, just in case they're trying to blame it on me.
All right.
This is my fault. I'm sure it is, but I don't care.
Sonya,
I'm built for it. I'm built for it.
You're loved because the numbers went all the way up to 1,000 people in here, so you're loved.
I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to help you. I try to do so. If I can help, I will help. That's me. I will say bye to Tabitha. Tabitha, what's your handle on there?
Bye, Tabby XOXO.
That's Tabby XOXO.
Oh, that was you?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Hey, Tabby.
Hey.
She's like my new Yvette.
Period.
All right, that's my new Yvette.
All right.
So
All right.
yeah, so
Say goodnight to Sonya, everybody. Because y'all only came in here for Sonya. Ain't
I'm
coming
sure
here.
that's not the case, but you know, what I'm saying, keep it positive, y'all. Keep it light,
All
and you
right.
know, I'm outie.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Good night. All right, Joe, I'll contact you, Joe, to get this set up. All right. Talk to you later. Bye, everybody. I gotta go to bed. Good night.